Let's take a trip through history, where ancient tales make mystery. From pyramids to Viking seas, we'll learn together, you and me. History geography.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Martians Eating Chocolate Podcast. Today we'll be doing another episode of Kids Answering Geography Questions. Let's see if our education system has been holding up lately in geography. I'm just joking, obviously. The education system is fine. It's totally fine. Okay, without further ado, how about we get into these questions answered by our kids.
And sail across the endless sky.
Hello, my name is Emma Jo and I am 7.5 years old. Today I am going to answer 2 questions. Which musicians are shown here during the famous performance on the Ed Sullivan Show? The band in the pictures is the Beatles. The Beatles were a famous band from Liverpool, England. They started in 1960, way before my parents were even born. The 4 members were John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. The Beatles' performance on the Ed Sullivan Show was a huge moment in the music history. It happened on February 9, 1964. This was their first live TV appearance in the United States, and it made them very popular there. Millions of people watched them singing songs like All My Loving and I Wanna Hold Your Hand. The audience was so excited with lots screaming fans. This performance helped the Beatles become superstars in America and around the world. Oh, fabulous! The second question is, Mount Fuji and the Shinkansen bullet train are famously associated to which country? Of course, the answer is Japan. Mount Fuji is a really big and beautiful mountain in Japan. It is the tallest in the country and has a nice round top that is often covered with snow. It is located on about 100 kilometers southwest of Tokyo. On clear days, you can see the mountain from Tokyo because it is so tall and beautiful. It is a famous symbol of Japan. The Shinkansen bullet train is another famous symbol of Japan too. It zooms like lightning and can go up to 320 kilometers per hour. This speed helps people travel between cities in Japan very quickly and comfortably.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Hello, my name is Jonathan and I'm 9 years old. The first question today is the USA declared independence from Great Britain on July 4th in which year? I think it's 1776 because AD 1 might be like too old and the other ones would be too new. So I think it's 1776.
Wow, so good!
The second question is, which of the following cities did not witness a plane crash on September 11, 2000? I think it's San Diego, CA, because San Diego seems to not have many plane crashes. So I think it's San Diego since it's also a smaller city.
Regarding number 17, well, Jonathan, you are correct on San Diego not being one of the cities who witnessed a plane crash on 9/11. However, your reasoning is not correct. San Diego isn't a small city. It's because it's very far away from 9/11. That's the reason why I didn't get strike. As you can see, Arlington, Virginia, Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and New York City are all within the New York range. However, San Diego is all the way on the west coast. While it is a big city, it's too far to be in 9/11. So your reasoning is not correct, but your answer is still correct.
The third question is, on which continent was this photograph taken? I think it's Africa because there's giraffes and there's lots of big trees and like dry grass.
Oh, and Jonathan, by the way, your deduction method on Africa wasn't correct. However, your answer was. It seems like that you said it was Africa because of the grass color, the trees, and the giraffes. Well, these are all major factors. The most important factor and detail you missed in the picture was Mount Kilimanjaro in the background. Keep a keen eye out for more obvious clues next time.
My name is Sophia, and my question is, which of the following seas was not historically dominated by the Roman Empire? I think that the Caribbean Sea was not dominated by the Roman Empire because on a map of the dominated places of the Roman Empire, the Caribbean Sea wasn't on. So that's why I think it's the Caribbean Sea. Bravo! I think the author of the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was named after Roald Amundsen because the author was named Roald Dahl and they had the same first name. The man in this photo is named Beethoven. He was a German composer that became one of the most influential composers in the world. He wrote many songs, sonatas, and a lot more. And one of his most famous songs is called Für Elise. A fun fact about that is that actually it was named after someone he wanted to marry called Therese, but the title wasn't translated correctly, so it became Für Elise instead of Für Therese.
Wow! So good!
Elixir with fun to do, drawing castles.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and today I'm here answering the question of which Italian city was this amusing photo taken, and I know it's taken in the Italian city of Pisa because the tower is called the Leaning Tower of Pisa, so I know it's from Pisa. This photograph was taken around World War I because I know Abraham Lincoln was the president of the United States during World War I.
So first of all is number 44, which is answered by Victoria. Which war was this photo taken in? Well, this war was actually not taken in World War I. It's actually a picture of Abraham Lincoln, who couldn't be alive at that time. He was a president in 1865, so obviously this correlates to the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln is most famous known for his performance in the Civil War. Therefore, it must be the Civil War where this photograph is taken. To clarify, is the American Civil War, in which the Union fought the Confederacy.
The national animal of the United States is the eagle, and the national animal of Canada is the beaver, and the national animal of China is the giant panda.
Bamboo is yummy. It's like a cracky snack.
My name is Hugh Berry. What major national monument depicts 4 U.S. presidents on a rock face? I think it is Mount Rushmore. Rock Face's goal is to let people remember the 4 greatest U.S. presidents. Do you know who is on the rock there? They are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Where were these U.S. troops waiting ashore on June 6, 1944, also known as D-Day? I think it's France, Normandy. Which inventor is credited with inventing a version of a incandescent light bulb, the phonograph, and a motion picture camera? I think the answer is Thomas Edison. He is a very famous inventor of the world. His first invention was a phonograph.
Wow! So good!
Explore the world with me, from mountains to
Emma
the deep
Liu.
blue sea.
Which activist for girls' education is shown here holding her 2014 Nobel Peace Prize? That would be Malala Yousafzai. She was born on July 12, 1997, in Pakistan. She is a female education activist and won the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 17. She drew lots of attention to the threat to girls' education in Pakistan. After taking an exam at the age of 15, on the bus on October 9, 2012, She almost got killed by a Taliban gunman, targeting her because of her activism. Because of Malala Yousafzai, Pakistan had made changes to the learning system. And now girls' education is much better developed in Pakistan.
Bravo!
The Parthenon was built by the residents of which ancient country, often considered the birthplace of democracy? It was built in Athens, which is the capital city of Greece and the largest city of Greece. The Parthenon was built in the mid-5th century BCE, which was for the Greek goddess Athena Parthenos, or Athena the Virgin. The Parthenon is often considered the symbol of Athenian democracy. They implemented numerous democratic reformations to the city's political structure, one of the first cities to include democracy. In fact, the whole of ancient Greece was considered the birthplace of democracy. So that's a little bit about the Parthenon and ancient Greece and Athens. Imagine how the Parthenon would look if it was still in perfect condition. Beautiful, right?
Let's take a trip through history where ancient tales make mystery.
So I just want to say good job everyone for answering all these questions. Y'all did an amazing job. We only had like a few mistakes this time, as opposed to last time where I had to go out and correct a lot more mistakes. I hope everybody learned a lot from this, and I hope you, the audience, also learn a lot from this. So please stay tuned for our next episode and subscribe. Thank you.
We'll travel over mountainside and sail across the endless sky. Discover places far and wide with knowledge as our guiding light. History, geography, science and democracy. Let's explore, come on and see. The world is full of mystery.